and now it's spread eagle. See, that goes against your theory of missing a single and then getting a big first ball in the next.
I knew you'd bring that up. I knew. Doesn't happen all the time.
Just enough to make it a rule.
Yeah, right.
There's always an exception.
Well, 17.
Well, that's an opening for Dave Arsenault, who will lead it off for the team of Maffeo and Arsenault.
They got 11 more pins to pick up than Bill and Bob had a couple weeks ago, or last week, first game. And this is how it started, like this, and got a couple marks up there early.
There's one. What they really need to do, though, is start filling marks.
That's right. It's been their nemesis most of the match, or the entire match, I should say. Oh, boy.
Again.
On the head pin, just 3. 1, 5, and 9. And there goes the 3-pin.
Oh, my. 5 bucks.
And there you go again. Just a spare 3, 5, 18 for the two boxes, including a spare. So just like 2 9 boxes.
Mazur unleashes, and how about that kick out on the 6-10? Nine marks for Kaufold and Mazur. Last week they had 14 in their 375. This time Bob kicks out the 10, but the 6 stays there with the 5-pin. Bob's going to study this one a little bit. All the wood is behind the plane of the pins.
I think you'd want to go on the left-hand side of the 6-pin and have that come off back off the wall.
Yep. .45 through 4 for the team of Kaufold and Mazur. John will shoot at the triangle. 3, 5, and 6. Oh, boy.
Ball right in there. One of the better balls that John's thrown today. He leaves just the 6-pin, and he's got some help coming.
John seems to be throwing the ball just with a little bit less pace on it now, and he's finding the target a little more often. Spare in the 4th. Kaufold and Mazur still in command, coming down the stretch. Bill Kaufold. Well, you know what we're going to have, Dan Murphy, if Kaufold and Mazur go on to win this match, and I guess it's only fitting. We're going to have the 2 teams in the championship match that each ran the table during the regular season, 4 consecutive wins in the finals.
Good stat. Interesting. somebody's streak will be broken.
That's right. Finally.
Yeah.
Just missing the head pin. Boy, that did not miss by much.
And that's the leave you usually get. When you just miss the head pin to the right, you usually leave you clear out the 3, 5, and 8 and leave that triangle plus the 4 horsemen.
Oh, he got it.
Oh,
Nice
did.
shot for a spare.
An excellent shot.
Mark number 10, and it was a beauty.
You see, just tripping out the 6 pin. And this will be this will be the fill on a spare. Four horsemen left. 1, 2, 4, 7.
No. Maffeo and Arsenault have not had back-to-back marks today. That comes from not getting the big fills, of course. Don't forget, tomorrow, singles semifinal in the Tournament of Champions. Dan Broder against Peter Flynn.
One, 3, and 6 for Dave Arsenault.
Yes. The spare. Mark number 7 for the team. They've all been spares. Bob Mazur working on one left over from his partner.
That wood turned enough. Maybe if it stays right there, you can take the wood and the ball into the 6 pin and the 10 and have the wood take the 2.
Yes.
From behind.
Had it all the way.
You don't have to hit them hard. You just have to knock them down.
But pulled the fill ball for just 2, the half Worcester. Oh, did he convert it? Did he convert it? And now John Maffeo will come up for his final 2. He's working on a mark. But the team is running out of time.
6 is the highest fill they've had. And there's 8. That's the biggest so far. The 7 and a 9.
But now, of course, they need strikes. There's another spare. Back-to-back marks for the first time.
John Toronto looked at me like, oh, well, there's more than one way of playing that shot, because I don't think he wanted to go that far right. Whatever it takes, John. Light hit on that one. What do you got? 7. Triangle. 2, 4, 5. Trying to make it 3 in a row.
Yes. A late flurry here for the team of Maffeo and Arsenault. Kaufold and Mazur. Bill Kaufold now for the final 2. You can go right back to the middle portion of the second game. They went spare, strike, with Mazur throwing the strike, and then on the first ball on the strike, he got 1. And then on a very slow, painfully slow conversion, he converted it for a spare, and then Bill Kaufold threw a double strike on top of that. And it was pretty much lights out.
That shot really took the energy out of John Maffeo and Dave Arsenault as well, because they thought, well, 2 marks, and 3, and maybe a bad fill, but he came right back and converted that. And as you said, that was really the turning point of the match.
No for Bill. So the score for Kaufold and Mazur won't be quite as high as it was last week in their win. But it will be a win. And it will get them into the finals next week. 113-366 for Kaufold and Mazur.